Hi guys, let's go ahead and jump into today's energy. So the energy that I am picking up is someone is walking away from something they thought was stable. It's almost like they found information that they didn't want to see before, because I have a snake here in the Seven of Cups. So they may have thought that their foundation was solid, but now they're coming to find out that they had snakes in their own environment. They had people they were untrustworthy, people that have their own interests. And now they're coming out of this hermit and sitting back energy and kind of observing. Now they're actually taking action and walking away. This is something that hurts them a lot, because it may be family members, close friends, their close environment, people that they thought they could trust. And now there's confusion because they're not sure why these individuals moved the way that they did, because they would never do that to them. This is someone that suffers from a lot of childhood trauma and feeling like they have a lot of proving to do, almost like they seek validation. But there was a situation that they put themselves into, really. And now they feel stuck, tied down. Maybe they got into a relationship. Maybe they got into a marriage. Maybe they got into something that was for the wrong reasons, for financial gain possibly. But now they are walking away from that and going towards what they want. The energy that I'm picking up is someone that is going within and really understanding that they have a strong connection with somebody else, that they either abandoned the connection or possibly ran away from it because it was just too intense. This is someone, again, that struggles with abandonment issues, because I have, will you leave me like the others? But it's almost like a strong, I don't want to say, this person just feels drawn to you. No matter what they do, they feel like you're the one that inspired them. You're like their muse. You're the only one that believed in them and that saw people for their core, not who they thought they were, right? Or these people were in their lives. You, I would say, called this person's surroundings, whether it's people, family, their close environment, you called people out. And they didn't want to see it at that time, but they see it now. And they possibly moved away from you because they felt like you were turning them against, or their family or even close friends were a lot in their ear trying to turn them against you, which they succeeded. And now, based on the way that they moved, they're trying to figure out, how could you forgive them for what they did to you? So at this time, they're trying to distract themselves. They're trying to figure out how they can fix their mistakes. And they're in this energy where they don't know how to come out and make up for what they did. This is somebody that cries in silence, that cries when nobody's around, possibly in the midnight hour, when no one's around, when people are sleeping. This is someone that thinks of you heavily. Let me get another card. I feel like there's more information. Yeah, dishonesty, deceptive, trickery. This person may have kept a lot from you. There may have been a third party, and that could be anything, right? That could be people meddling. That could be family. That could be work. It doesn't always have to be another person. But this person was your love interest, was being dishonest about what they were doing on the back end. Because it's almost like they're walking away from this toxic environment, this toxic behavior, because they went towards something that was financially beneficial. I just keep on hearing financially beneficial. But now they're coming out of that situation and they want to go towards you, towards the person that their intuition, that their heart is still longing for. No matter how many people, no matter how much distractions, they can't get you out of their head. Let me get a message from your person. Yeah, see, no one understands me but you. And again, people don't believe me. As I said, you were the only one that pushed them to do better, that saw the greatness in them, that saw that they can be better. And you exposed a lot of the people that were around their surroundings that were lying to them, that kept them kind of in this toxic behavior. And again, this is someone that didn't feel like they deserved you. They felt like you were above them emotionally. You were above them in the way that you approach things, the way that you saw the world. And they almost felt like they didn't deserve you. And they were so afraid of you leaving them like others have, that they had such a strong abandonment issue that they decided to leave before you left them. And we also have, sex with you. So this is someone that could be desiring you, because I have both sexual desire and sex with you. This is someone that doesn't get the same euphoric experience. Excuse me, I kind of went out there, my voice, that's weird. They almost get this high off of thinking about you, and almost like they have to think about you when they're with other people, because they cannot reach that climax without you, without thoughts of you, without the faces you make. I don't know, it's something to do with you, and maybe your body and the way that you move, the way that you moan. I have no idea. It's just putting a very high emphasis on that. It's almost like, because I keep on getting I am the man, they feel superior. Not in a sense where they overpower you, but in a sense where they feel so accomplished when they're with you. When they're around you, they feel at peace. They feel like you, how can I say this? Almost like they feel accomplished because of the way that they please you. And they felt like they couldn't please you outside of the bedroom. They felt like they weren't enough. And again, that comes from childhood wounds. That doesn't come from you. That's not something that you have to fix. This is something that they have to get over. I'm going to pull one more card just to kind of close out this energy. We have Epiphany. I'm starting to see the truth about this connection. Again, so this is somebody that's coming out of that toxic energy and environment, or what they're used to. It could be religion, culture, just the only thing they know. And now they're wanting to go against that and go towards what their heart truly wants. But they continue to focus on this pain, the pain that they cause you, the pain that they cause themselves. It's almost like a self-sabotage energy that I'm getting. And again, they don't know how to fix it. They're trying to figure it out. Let me grab a card to kind of see what their next energy is going to be. Okay, so they may have got into, interesting. Okay, so this person feels like you are maybe very intuitive, very in sync with possible astrology or the universe or the way energy moves. And it's almost like they're trying to connect with you telepathically, and they're trying to connect with you in dreams, through energy. They're trying very, very hard to see you, to not test your energy, but to figure out how to get back to you, because you are their peace. You are someone that they treasured, even though they didn't move that way, and even though they acted completely against what they wanted. Again, they were highly influenced. They were highly influenced on the way that they acted or the way they mishandled you. But again, a decision is still a decision. So people have to go through their karmic lessons and their life lessons to be able to come to a halt and figure out what their next path is. Everybody has free will, and how they decide to move forward is their choice and their lessons. We cannot, get in front of those lessons or try to prevent those lessons from happening, because then we take on those harsh lessons, if that makes sense. And I'm feeling like I keep on stopping myself from talking or getting stuck in my words. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that this helped.